Welcome to High Speed Banana. I'm Ryan.
I'm Dylan.
Fuck Donald Trump.
There we go.
I'm
Okay.
Clint.
Someone finally said it.
Yeah, I haven't heard that before.
Yeah, we're not here to talk politics, but seriously.
Well,
I was saying that before he was running for president.
Yeah. So was I.
to be fair, as of lately, I think it was a couple days ago, actually, last week, Palin is joining Trump in his campaign.
So double losing.
Yes. I saw that and I was like, no one liked Palin in the last election.
Ever.
I was scared for America.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it was bad when Palin was just alone, but now she's with Trump, who, like, he's got money, you know.
Drug, sex, and rock and roll.
I kind of, it's like I kind of am like praying to a god that's out there
Of some sort. Buddha, if you're up there.
Yeah, any one of them, just please don't let Donald Trump win.
Anyway.
We're back.
Now that that's out of the way. Yeah, we're back from a bit of a hiatus.
We took a holiday.
Yeah, unannounced hiatus. Schedules suck. That's pretty much all I have to say about that.
Schedules suck. Hobbies kind of got in the way. We have been posting a few videos related to cars and video games, but
yeah, thanks to Dylan.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan.
Yeah.
All I did was jump a cop car in GTA. Like, go to our Facebook if you want to see that.
So, yeah, we as we said, we did take a bit of a holiday, but we have been up to things. Pretty much just wanted to make a quick little shorty shoot the breeze podcast about just like what we've been up to for the past, like, how long has it been? A couple months.
It's been about a month or two.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At least 2.
I was gonna say it's been a while.
Well, now that Taylor Swift concert was in August.
Yeah.
So it's probably been since like probably been about 3 months.
Yeah, it's probably been about 3. That sounds fair.
Something like
We're
that.
not looking updates. Anyway.
It was when I got my hernia surgery.
Yeah, that's what did it.
We pretty much stopped at that point.
Yeah. Clint had kind of a bad thing happen, as he mentioned, a hernia, and he had to get surgery on it. And laughing is not good for that unless you want your guts to spill out.
Yeah, I literally bled.
Yeah. And you don't... Yeah, so pretty much we held off on recording or anything that exerted too much, like, verbal or, like, energy of any sort because we didn't want to...
Kill Clint.
Yeah.
We didn't have an accident.
We didn't want Clint to hurt himself.
Ryan made a joke at one point during like my second recovery week when apparently I was supposed to be on bed rest, but I totally threw that out the window because I didn't know about it.
Screw doctors.
He made a joke and I laughed really, really hard.
You're welcome.
Probably harder than I've laughed in a long time.
Because you're trying not to because of the hernia.
And I didn't think anything of it, but then I removed the bandage that night and actually saw blood for the first time in like a week. And I was like, oh no.
No thanks, I'm good.
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest reasons I would say that we kind of held off for so long because we just didn't want to, do anything. Yeah, you don't want to pick at a scab, I mean.
Exactly.
Definitely not.
No.
Not when it's life-threatening like that.
Yeah, something that could be very serious, like a hernia.
Yeah.
If it was something like you broke your arm or something, it's like that. Okay, well, I guess you just don't get to play the games for a little while or something,
I'll play with my mouth.
Yeah. We'll have you keyboard play Battlefield or something.
Oh, MLG, CS:GO with like the Pro
Guitar
90
Hero controller.
Click, 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 click.
Is green A or how do I fire on this thing? Whammy bar.
I've got the bomb. How do I plant it?
Tilt.
Star power.
Yes.
Whammy bar. Man, I'm playing Battlefield and Freebird.
Battlebird coming to you next year.
Luckily, while I was kind of under the weather a little bit, Dylan started the car series.
Yeah.
We wanted to do something, keep it alive a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like I had to buy a freaking microphone because like the one that just comes on DSLRs are just trash.
He had to buy a mic for his camera.
And so I bought the Rode Video Mic Go, and it was like I think it was like $100 or something like that.
Yeah, I think you said it was like 100.
Yeah, it was a pretty reasonable like directional boom mic.
Yeah, shotgun mic or whatever.
Yeah,
it's $100 is pretty reasonable price for something that is that specific and something that is as good a quality as it is.
Oh yeah,
because that thing is like damn good.
It's impressive. Like, I stood across the house at like the back hallway at my dad's house, and Clint was literally across the house, and I just pointed at him. I was like, okay.
How far would you say that is? Like a good 50 feet, probably.
At least.
Yeah, at least 50 feet.
And I was like, Clint, say something, and he just talked in his normal voice, and it picked it up clearly from across
I just
the house.
started muttering nonsense.
Yeah, shotgun mics are extremely directional. They're the ones that you see that people hold over their heads for boom mics, you know, like on TV sets and stuff like that. Yeah, they're good mics. Like, I would love to have one for my studio. Like, that would be awesome.
Dude, it's definitely one of the best investments I've ever made.
That's one of the best $100 you can spend, honestly, for something in this craft with big air quotes around it. We're just kind of just shooting the shit right now, but yeah.
Hey, it's Banana Hammock. It's what you signed up for.
Well, God, I said welcome to High Speed Banana, didn't I? I didn't say welcome.
Yeah, but it's fine, man.
Yeah,
we've been gone a little while. We're a little bit rusty.
Yeah.
We're out of the game, and now we're back in.
Our peels are bruised.
So I have my hernia thing.
It's pretty cool.
Dylan did the car thing. He's been working on his RX-7.
I fixed it. It runs. It boosts.
And it's beautiful.
It makes glorious noises.
It sounds like a lion purring and having an orgasmic experience.
And Ryan started a business.
I started a business, and I've been doing a lot of work in my home studio, which is awesome because I actually have legit certification for running a studio, and I'm actually putting that to use. Like, one thing that I did in college, and I'm actually putting it to use. All the rest of the crap I'm doing right now, I'm pretty much just going in one ear and out my ass. Like I don't care about it. But, I mean, whatever. It doesn't hurt. Definitely doesn't hurt to have 2 degrees, especially because I guess some of it would definitely come in handy. A lot of the networking stuff and a lot of the, just over the internet, like, host to, what's the word I'm looking for? Customer, I guess. I guess customer, whatever you want to call it. Like communication and stuff like that. I guess that's pretty good to know, but for the most part, bleh.
You hear that?
I do.
Hear that? That's that Subaru.
WRX?
You're probably going to hear that guy at least 3 more times in this podcast.
Does he like to just sit and rev?
This guy, okay, so I have this theory.
Mini rant.
I have this theory. Okay, so a lot of Subaru drivers, they like to vape, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, this guy has a vape pen, but he buys them in, like, the little things you see at the, just like a 7-Eleven or whatever.
Oh, just like the...
Just the little bottles, little
the
drip
juice?
bottles. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he, uses a whole bottle, gets in his god dang Subaru.
God dang Subaru.
God dang Subaru. Hauls ass to his freaking apartment complex lot.
Just vaping the whole way.
Vaping the whole way. It's like when he runs out, I think he gets in a Subaru, hauls butt to the store. You can hear him all the way down to the freaking highway.
Good Lord.
I mean, basically till he gets into town.
To the town, yeah. Wow.
And then he'll be back like freaking 10 minutes later. And then he does that. He's been in and out at least 6-7 times today.
He's a drug dealer.
He's a drug dealer.
Or that.
That's theory too.
More realistically, he's a drug dealer.
So he just goes into town, like, buys a 10 ml bottle of juice and, like, vapes it all the way on the way back here and goes, damn it, I need more juice. And then goes back into town for another one.
Yes.
Hashtag that vape life.
Oh, God, seriously. Dude, somebody... so, I vape, disclaimer. You can call me faggot. I keep all my stuff on a table at work, just, like, behind a bunch of stuff. Just, it's like, I don't want to just have it out in the open and, like, here, look at me, you know what I mean? I hide it behind crap because it's like, whatever, I don't want to bug people with it. Justin, he was on the last podcast. He took a picture of my stuff and Snapchatted it to me, and it just said hashtag vape life, though. Damn it, how did you find those? Oh, well, he does too, so he can't give me crap.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, Ryan, tell us more about your business, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of vape stuff, the business actually 100% revolves around vape stuff. So the way just the basic rundown is you have your box or tube or whatever you have. You put a battery into it. You put the little top part on it, which we call an atomizer or an RDA or an ADDI, whatever you want to call it. You put that on there, and then you put what we call coils, which, I mean, it's a heating element. You find them in, like, washers.
Literally
like,
just wrapped up like
metal. Kanthal, nichrome, whatever. You put those inside of the atomizer. You put your wicking source, which some people use silica. I don't know why you would do that. Some people use organic cotton. That's what I use. I've seen some people use quartz.
Other people use GMO cotton.
GMO cotton, yeah. I know people who legitimately just go out and buy, like, just at, like, a 7-Eleven or whatever, just, like, a bag of, like, bleached cotton balls and use that crap. I'm like, you're killing yourself, dude. Like, at that point, it's like, why switch from cigarettes to that? That's you're inhaling liquefied, vaporized bleach.
It's, like, literally the only time I will ever say, yes, organic is better.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, in that sense, whatever. Anyway,
you're right. Yeah.
It's like Todd Juice 2.0.
You need to chug it. You're just vaping it. You got to be cool about it, man. What are the kids into these days? Vaping? Let's put bleach in that. Anyway,
new marketing scheme. Listen to me, Todd. Listen to me. Gonna get these kids to buy the shit, and it's gonna kill them, and they won't even know it.
They won't even know. It's gonna be sweet. They'll never come back for more. Anyway. So the coils you put in, there's a wide array of types that you can put into it, and there's some pretty advanced. I don't know why I'm holding my vape stuff right now. Anyway, there's some pretty advanced stuff that you can build inside of them. Dylan,
dare I take a hit?
Yeah, it's only 3 milligram.
Is that weed?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. It's
that really
anybody out there who also vapes. It's the Noisy Cricket. It's very, very strong. Anyway, there's a wide array of types of coils and wire and blah 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 that you can put into it. And basically, not everybody has the equipment to make these advanced coils. Not everybody has the equipment to make these advanced wires or anything like that. And I have equipment all the time in the world, basically, when I'm not doing studio stuff, work, or school, which, surprisingly, I have a lot of free time somehow. I started a business with the owner of a local vape shop who was really well known around these parts, especially in the vaping community around here. He's like one of the bigger dudes around here.
People know where we live if they've been listening to the podcast.
His name, I guess I'll give a shout out. Urban Vapors in Eugene. TJ, an awesome, down-to-earth guy. He's the one who's helping me do this. It wouldn't be possible without him. Basically, the business is doing advanced builds and advanced wire in a pre-packaged form so people can buy that. So if they have something like Parkinson's or something that, like, their hands aren't steady enough or they just don't have the time or the equipment to make these things.
They're a filthy casual.
No, don't say that. No.
They buy clones.
I buy clones.
I don't anymore because mine messed up, but yeah.
Anyway, the business is basically to have that product ready and available for people who don't have the time or equipment to do that. Just because I've been doing this for so long, I want to give back to the community, basically. Like, it's not about money, it's about having fun, and it's about getting other people to have that good experience. So, that's what it's about. It's called Glow, G-L-O. That's what I believe we're officially naming it. And yeah, it'll be, I'm building up stock right now as we speak, pretty much. And it'll be out there pretty soon. So if you're in the 541, yeah, you'll be seeing it in a lot of shops soon, hopefully.
Look it up,
man. Oh. Yeah, I'll have an Instagram and a Facebook on it soon. So anyway, enough about my bullshit. Clint, what have you been up to besides herniating?
I've just been
not sound like a dick. Sorry.
We work on the family farm, as you guys might know.
The Jacob boys.
Yeah. But
oh man, I got pistachios.
We got hella pistachios.
Fudge. Anyway, go on.
No, I've just been doing a lot of book work and work. And I got rid of my consoles, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
In one way.
Yeah, a couple of our series are gonna have to be put off. Yeah. Unfortunately.
No more Witcher 3.
We're gonna kill them. We're
Metal Gear Solid. Pretty much anything that we played on PlayStation 4, unless Dylan has it.
And we'll have to kill. Yeah. If we end up doing Bloodborne again, we'll have to restart it completely over because we don't have Private Mixtank anymore.
Actually,
rest in peace.
Rip in peace, Private Mixtank.
We don't. Yeah,
because that's not saved on like an online cloud thing, is it?
It is, but I'd have to pay $10 a month for access to it.
Yeah,
no, thank you.
What's the point? I mean, it's not like we're far. Well, actually, I guess I did kill the first boss First
Hey-o.
try, what up?
Yeah, no, I played for 30 seconds, got demolished by an ogre.
I mean, if we get famous, maybe we'll
I
bring
don't
a
want to call it
PlayStation 4 back.
I don't want to call it famous. That's a bad word to use.
I'm just messing around.
I know if we get if this gets relatively found, well known between a niche on the internet.
Yeah. We'll make a GoFundMe and just name it High Speed Banana with no description.
That's it. You know who we are.
You know what it is. You know what we do. Just give us the money.
Just fork over the cash, man. Come on. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything with that fiber. You don't need that cheeseburger. We need that cheeseburger. All three of us to share.
No, but we're definitely going to be starting up some new gaming series once we get back to recording.
Yeah. Definitely.
And we're going to do more car stuff. We should have done, now that I think about it, should have had you come over and do a time lapse on...
changing the mud flaps on your truck. Yeah.
My truck, which is tentatively named Scooter, it's a Silverado 1500, and it had, after I lifted it, I put 75 extra pounds on the front end of it. And the mud flaps that were originally on it were just a little bit too curved. They kind of cupped the tires when it was stock height. And it ended up making it so every time I turned a little bit too far right, my tires would just tap
spin.
It would just like hit the mud guard. So Christmas, I was like, hey, I get rally armor, which is usually put on cars, but whatever.
They give you like an extra 4 inches for like the SUVs and all that stuff. Like they have,
if you have like an Audi A4 or something.
Yeah, they have universal mud flaps for large stuff like that.
Yeah, and just the other day we replaced mud flaps with the rally armor, and we should have done something like that for the car deal, but I wasn't thinking of it at the time.
Yeah, well. Side is always 2020.
Of course.
And I would say, we should do something with my car, but I don't have like $30,000 to spend on upgrades to my car because nobody makes crap for my car. I could put coilovers on it, and that's it.
Fucking like $1,500 later.
Yeah, exactly. I could put coilovers on it and then change the exhaust system with the same exhaust system because they don't make an aftermarket one.
Be a sick build, bro. Put some wheels on it.
Yeah.
No reps, because fuck your fake wheels.
I'll put a cardboard spoiler in there.
Oh my god, just like duct tape.
Yeah, on top of my pre-existing spoiler.
Yeah.
I'll put a carbon fiber turbo inside of it. Just watch it melt.
Alright, we're gonna start it up.
It just dies immediately.
And it's on fire.
All right, need a new car. Sweet. Well, that was a great $500.
All right, insurance fraud. Cool. Party on.
Speaking of news, though, do you have any car news?
Car news. We are repainting the Supra.
Ooh, what color? I actually didn't know this.
It's hard to describe.
Color? Joke's on you. It's gonna be 3 fucking colors.
Oh boy.
And pearl.
That's right.
What? Okay.
And pearl.
What colors?
Okay, so it's really complicated. I'm kind of filming like progress day after day. I work on it Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it gets worked on Monday to Friday. A couple of hours each day.
Yeah.
Because the guy that's doing it is retired from paint and body. He's just doing it on his free time.
Nice. Well,
And-
that's good.
Connections.
Yeah,
But-
definitely.
Yeah.
I don't want to say his name because
Right,
he's
yeah.
like, I
He
hate
doesn't
doing
want
this.
people knowing his
Like,
name.
if you ever talk to a paint and body guy who does that shit for a living, they're gonna be like, dude, like it sucks. Only do it for hobby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, which I mean, I totally understand. Like, I barely do a whole lot on the Supra, and it's like, wow, I don't want to do this. Like, I had to take off the sunroof, and that was just a nightmare.
He says you've been good help, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he's been telling Dad.
5-star review.
Yeah. Find Dylan on Yelp.
Car helper.
Car. Yeah. There we go. Craigslist.
Yeah, but my dad
As a
has
seeking car.
this idea. So the car was painted yellow over the gorgeous white pearl that it originally was. Like
I did not know that.
I took off the sunroof, and you can see like all the white. They put the sunroof in, masked off the sunroof, and then painted it yellow.
Interesting.
So when I took off the sunroof, you could see just the most gorgeous white paint you've ever seen.
That's too bad, man.
And I was like,
it was also pretty clean in the engine bay.
Yeah. I mean, it was like the white was perfect. Like, why would you paint this yellow? Are you stupid?
They wanted it to be a high-speed banana.
Probably deep scratches.
Like, what they could have done is just cut out the roof and then, put the sunroof in. You wouldn't even have to freaking paint or anything. But it's stupid. But my dad's doing, like, the front third will be white and then it blends into orange, I think he said. Orange or yellow, and then the back will be orange or yellow. I think the back was orange. And then there'll be a copper pearlescent over that.
Oh, wow.
And clear.
That's supposedly is going to be really sweet.
I can imagine that being pretty dang sweet.
It's all on how it's actually pulled off, though. It's one of those things that
it can be done well.
It sounds really good, but we'll see.
Execution is key. Yeah.
I trust the guy, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
everybody in the local area is like, "Holy crap, you got that dude to do this? How?" And Dad's like, "Old friend."
I can imagine those literally being the two words out of his mouth, dude. Old friend.
Yep. That's what he told the people at the paint shop.
Yeah, we used to fish.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so weird. My dad has met like so many cool guys just through like fishing and stuff. Like who would have thought, man?
Yeah. I mean, you got to hang out with everybody.
Everybody that you can, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Can't limit your circle.
Yeah, so whenever that's done, I'll have a video up.
Timeline stuff?
Yeah, kind of.
And mostly after.
Yeah. Put it in like order of how it happened and then, the final picture.
Yeah.
And it's I'm so psyched for it because in the engine bay it was left white when it was painted yellow, so it'll
really good.
It'll look good.
Yeah. How many horsepower does that thing have right now?
113 of the wheels.
Not bad. 430.
Something. I don't know. It's
something.
400.
Yeah. 400 something.
Safe number.
And change, yeah.
It changes depending on who we're trying to impress, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, 460.
Yeah. 560. Yeah. No, I mean, hell, that's quadruple my horsepower, so...
It's just like, wow.
Wait.
Yeah.
Quadruple? No, that's not accurate. Never mind. Sorry, that's double my horsepower.
No, it's probably quadruple.
Mine's 185.
You got a four-banger.
Yeah, it's about a 175, 185, somewhere in that range.
Is that what it said on like Wikipedia or some shit?
Not on Wikipedia, no.
Okay, it's probably crank horsepower, wheel horsepower.
Well, I'm not thinking wheel horsepower, no.
Okay, wheel.
I'm just saying overall. It said something. It's like within the 180 range, something like that. Anywho, so yeah, either way, it's at least doubled my horsepower right now.
Yeah,
doubled and a half. I haven't heard it started up since you guys.
I haven't even gotten to ride in it yet.
I haven't heard it started up since you guys got it.
It's really quiet.
Dad was afraid that the force would mess with my hernia because he got it back when I was like halfway through recovery.
Gotcha.
And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Well, crap." And then every time he tries to take it out and go somewhere, it's to go somewhere that I really don't want to go.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So I haven't ridden in it yet.
Yeah, it's just like...
I'll drive it.
You had problems driving the Civic.
Stage 4 clutch.
Fucking
dude. It's
neutered as a child. I didn't get to learn on a manual.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here, drive this Mazda that's automatic. Okay. Here, buy this Malibu that's automatic. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with automatics.
Hey, no, it was fine. It's good to learn on and everything like that, but now I kind of want to move on.
Yeah. See, that's why we have driver's ed, so you can learn to drive on an automatic without buying an automatic.
Yeah, exactly. I went to driver's ed. It's horrible. It's boring.
Horrible experience, good for insurance, but...
Oh, yeah, no, it's great on my insurance. Don't you worry. My wallet's just fine, but in that regard.
Yeah. Is that all for car news?
I think so.
Anything new with the tag?
Oh, yeah, the tag.
Oh, I got a big surprise. Freaking, well, I guess it's not really a surprise. I've told everybody, but...
Including Instagram.
Yeah.
Big news.
Yeah, for Christmas I got twin wastegates, so 808's fabbing me up on my manifold. And
oh, man.
2 pipes next to each other are going to be sticking right out the driver's side.
Oh, man. Holy shit.
It's going to look so race car.
That's going to be insane.
Yeah, when I was talking to him...
Hater pipes.
James, the owner, was like, "You sure you want us to cut a hole in your head?" I was like, "Yeah, do it, man. I put 2 shitty hood pins in there."
Yeah.
Like, I butchered that. I didn't even
I don't care. I have a Civic and an RX-7.
Do what I want.
Put a hole in the windshield if you want. I don't care.
Don't need that weight reduction, man.
Weight reduction, man. I'll just take the whole top off.
Convertible.
Permanently.
Yeah, it's a new front-wheel drive Miata. I lost the soft top.
Pretty much, yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, just get a
Very
two-door Civic that's... actually, yeah, you already have a front-wheel drive Miata. You have your Civic.
Yeah. Pretty much. The same weight class, both painfully slow.
Both painfully slow, both 110 horsepower or something like. Oh, yours has 70, right? Doesn't the Civic
Probably.
have like 70, something like
so
that?
gutless.
I know. The Miatas like max have 130.
Yeah.
their 0 to 60 is like 13 seconds. It's really cute.
It's so embarrassing. I drove
and god damn it, I want one.
when Jeremy got his second Miata, which is the one
That's on our channel right now.
the one that we
coilover.
lowered. Yeah, he let me drive that when he first got it, completely bone stock,
Nice.
and it was seriously just as fast as my Civic. I was like, no, but it's just like first time I ever drove Miata, I was like, wow, this is gonna be great, and then like, I was so
underwhelmed.
I was like, nobody ever mentions how like gutless this thing is.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody drives them for speed.
It's a
unless they're all
Sunday
decked
driver.
out.
Like I literally wrapped it out, and it's just like this is as slow as my Civic. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Is he ever gonna drop a VTEC into it?
No,
Why not?
he's not really a horsepower guy. He just
He's a
LS7.
cruiser.
he just likes
Yeah,
to
he's a cruiser.
cruise.
He just
and,
wants a
like,
roadster.
have a nice car.
That's what I want.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his last Miata was
Yeah, that thing was
good.
so.
I liked it.
I hate to use the word clean.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that though.
No, but it's
Having
just
a
like
dirty Miata.
just like everywhere I go on like car stuff. Like, dude, that car's clean.
Dude, it's the
Yeah.
same way with the vape community. It's like, man, that's freaking clean. 3,000 emojis.
Oh, people say that about vape stuff.
Yeah, with like really, really like
It's dirty like
what?
cotton and like.
No,
juice
I mean
and
when it's like first put in and you
Yeah.
have like like this. I hate to use the word, but this wrap is actually very cleanly done. There's no gaps. There's no nothing. So when people put that with like a really advanced build or like some of the, I mean, not to like sound like a douche, but some of the stuff that I do and stuff like that, I get a
Yeah.
lot of people like that's like really clean. Good job on that. You know what I mean? That's what they mean is like there's no gaps. There's no visible like oils and shit on it.
Yeah.
Just weird. It's stupid, but it's what we do.
yeah, but like the only reason I hate it is because it's like
It's overused as hell.
normally like 85% of the time it's on like a brand new car that like just came out. It's like, dude, it's so clean. It's like
Yeah, no crap.
yeah, they just pull it off the fucking lot.
That literally
Retard.
came out of that came off the assembly line just now.
Yeah, like there's no scratches or anything. You're dumb.
You don't.
You're doomed.
Or like, oh god, the biggest thing I hate is when people are like, oh man, check out this sweet build, and then it's just like a car that happened to have good paint on like some expensive shiny wheels, and then it's like lowered to the freaking floor.
Oh, it's just slam max camber.
Yeah.
Wheels are like a painter's canvas, just 45-degree
Yeah, and
angle.
people are like spitting out their vape. They're like, oh my god, dude. It's so clean. Oh, your build's so great, dude. And I'm like over here. I'm like, I'm $20,000 deep in my Integra. And
Yeah, and you
like-
spent like $4,000 on paint and wheels. Like
yeah,
that
it's
thing
like,
probably has a 4-banger in it. No turbo, no supercharger. Like it's
Yeah.
probably bone stock.
Bone stock.
It just looks nice. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's
so
like,
cambered that it's struggling and losing horsepower when it shifts.
It's a pebble pusher.
yeah, it's like there's this guy. I don't want to name names or sound obvious, but like he's
We're looking at you, Bill.
he has a green Integra, and it's really well taken care of, and it has the Japanese front end, and it's basically just he has like an exhaust. It's lowered and it has expensive wheels on it, and you just like.
But it's not actually built.
right. It's
'Cause
basically like the stock
built-
motor with bolt-ons.
Because the built
It's a
refer
cruiser.
yeah.
Yeah.
When they say that's nice built, when you're nicely built, whatever, when you're using it in the right connotation, you mean it's a well built motor. Like that's usually like it's overall a good package, but it means it's like the motor has been built, it's been tuned instead of just sweet stock
Yeah.
engine.
It's like, oh wow, that car looks good, but it's like he has like crap ton of followers and like all this stuff, and it's like
he probably knows people that know people, and he probably gets like pictures taken from other people.
He probably follows this
links.
pages that it's like, get 5,000 followers by liking this page, man. It's so genius. I get those like every day, like follow my page and you'll get, and they're always random. It's like 243 followers. It's like, what? 243? What?
It's like 1100.3.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what? Where did that extra 30 come from?
Yeah, it's just like the whole point is, it's like I put a whole bunch of effort into my cars and stuff, and then, like, you see these people, it's like, oh yeah, they got lucky with a nice looking car.
Yeah. Well, the other thing about that is just like, okay, sure, he has a lot of who cares about that? Whatever. Yeah. It's faux fame. Who cares? But it's like, sure, yeah, that, and everybody appreciates the look of his car, but then it's just like, and if they take a ride in it, they're gonna be really underwhelmed.
Like, and we just scraped my butt.
Yeah, okay. Don't mind me. I'm pulling out of my driveway. I have to go to 91-degree angle so I don't scrape and ruin my front end. Whereas your car is like, it's kind of lowered, but it's not like ridiculous. You know what I mean?
The only thing that's low on it is like the giant 3-inch exhaust for performance.
Exactly.
Benefits.
Performance. Whereas somebody if it took a ride in that, it'd be like, okay, it's an Integra. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I know what I was getting into, but if somebody took a ride in yours, it's like, okay, it's an Integra, and then you take off, you're like, that's not an Integra.
It's like, this is a freaking race car.
This is a monster.
Well, you can see that your car is for racing by looking at it.
Yeah, definitely.
All race cars are show cars, but not all show cars are race cars.
Yeah.
It's true. Show cars are useless. Fact.
Unless you like looking at really nice cars. I mean, just don't look under the hood.
Yeah, it's like I changed out my fuel pump because I thought that was like the issue because my car was running lean when I was cruising and whatnot. I like took Jeremy for a ride and he's like, "This is freaking amazing. How does a front wheel drive car handle like this?" I was just like, "It's whatever, dude.
This is just how it works." Like, yeah.
So, like, it's like, truthfully, it's not even like the suspension stuff isn't really that much. You know, I have entry level coilovers. I have an alignment. I have all season tires.
Right. Yeah. It's just
practical.
I change out my sway bar and I have a roll bar. Like,
it's
nothing special.
It's nothing extreme, but it's just a very well taken care of car, which is what gives it like the speciality about it, though.
Somebody would call my truck clean. I could call them a liar.
It's freaking dirty all the time.
God, yeah. Scooter's a monster truck. Not literally, but it's a great truck. But there's
always a layer of dust on it.
It's not clean, but that adds character. You know what I mean? That's I would prefer that over this like fresh off the lot looking truck. It's like, well, you don't use it properly then.
Yeah, or those trucks that get like a chip for their injector and then they're lifted 6 inches on tires that are like low profile.
Oh God, there's somebody
with like chrome ass rims. Like, cool truck, dude. I can still beat you.
Yeah. I know. It's like one thing that this is kind of controversial, but when truck guys come through my work and they just go, "Yeah, man, that's a nice looking whatever," you know, looking at like somebody comes through with like a 300Z or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, "Oh yeah, that's nice looking or whatever, but my truck has 1,600 horsepower and I bet I could blah blah blah." It's like, not for the first 6 miles. You'll catch up eventually because you got a pretty good top speed because of that horsepower, but you're 8 times heavier. Like, that car will whoop your ass in the first 6 miles, and then you'll slowly start to catch up. And then as soon as you put a 1-degree turn into that road, you're screwed.
It's game over. You're in a truck, dude.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like truck guys come through all the time. Except there's a couple who come through. It's just like, yeah, I like my truck, but I like my Corvette more. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah.
I want to hang out with you. I want to be your guy friend.
Yeah, I want to be your bro. Yeah.
Those are auto enthusiasts.
Do you vape?
Co-pilot, bro. Mind if you hit this ranch?
Dude, okay. I got to use the phrase, "mind if I hit this ranch" at work today.
I got to use it the other day when we were eating pizza.
So this guy, he has these like tater tots and like potatoes and stuff like that, and he's dipping them in ranch and everything like that. He's like, "Here, you want them?" I was like, "Yeah, bro. You mind if I hit that ranch mellow?" And I like, dipped it in the ranch, and I took a fat bite out of it. He's like, "What?" He looked at me like like the guy usually plays along with jokes, but he was so genuinely like, "What the hell are you
What
talking?
did you just say?
Did you call me mellow? What do you mean hit this ranch?"
Shouts out to Eric Andre.
Yeah, seriously, dude is insanely funny. Yeah, if you want to know the source of that, just look up Ranch It Up. If you're into really weird, like stupid off-kilter comedy, you'll fall in love immediately. Anyway, that's completely beside the point. But
Yeah, we were having pizza dinner at Brittany's dad's house, and like took forever to get the pizza. I don't know why. Took like an hour to get there.
jeez, dude,
It was like very strange.
was it delivery
Yeah.
or was it DiGiorno? Dylan's face.
Let's
Anyway.
just say, off the record, it was delivery.
Okay.
But I was just like I got like 2 slices of pizza because it's all that fit on the plate.
Yeah.
And then I just like took it the ranch. It was Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yes!
Like the video.
Yes!
I was like, you guys mind if I hit this ranch? Everybody just looked at me. They're like,
You fucking psycho.
You lost all favor that you had.
Lost any respect anybody had for you.
Brittany probably got text messages about it later.
Somebody looked
What
at
the
you and
hell was
like,
he talking
should have
about?
pointed at him to like, I know you, man. You're Simple Simon.
Simple Simon.
So Simple Simon.
Bro, you're being
So mellow.
real vert right now. You need to be more horizontal.
Yeah, other way, yeah. You've been really horizontal. Wait, no. Yeah, you need to get vert. That's what he was saying. Yeah.
Very-
Meet some Cherokee chicks on the Trail of Beers.
Oh my god.
Lord. Anyway.
Alright, I guess we'll go to gaming news then.
Yeah. What's new with that?
Yeah,
Beat the hell out of Fallout 4. End of story.
Nice.
you did?
10 out of 10.
Nice.
Would probably play it again.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Replay
there's so
button?
many people that like were in love with it.
And then just stopped playing
And
it.
now they stopped playing it.
At least you
And
beat it.
are
I know a lot of
getting it-
people got like halfway through.
They got halfway through and they're like, yeah, this game's dull. And I was like, you were in love with it for the first like 30 hours. What happened?
That's how a lot of people were with Skyrim too.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh.
I beat the campaign. It's like, did you beat it all like 70 ways that you can?
Yeah, really.
No.
Or at least 2.
Did you 100% complete it? No. Why are you bored? There's like 400 hours of
There are
gameplay
infinite
there.
possibilities.
Yeah.
Literally infinite gameplay.
Yeah.
Because
Without
everything
mods.
respawns and all
Yeah,
that
and
stuff,
without
yeah.
mods
Yeah.
of any sort. It's like when people beat a Pokemon game and they beat, like, say, the Elite Four. You know, the supposed last bosses. Obviously, there's more to do after that. But it's like, yeah, I beat the Elite Four, I'm done. It's like, did you get anything past level 50? No, but I beat the Elite Four, I'm done. It's like, you didn't complete the Pokedex, you didn't get a Pokemon to level 100, you didn't do anything after the Elite Four. Usually there's, like, a whole nother couple of hours after that. You know what I mean? It's like, except for the first gen, but that's beside the point. But it's like, why would you stop there? Obviously, it's like, unless it definitely says yes, this is the end, there's no more to do. Why would your interest just drop off after that? That just
Yeah.
seems silly.
Not
like, come
only did the interest drop off though, but the people that I've been talking to, at least like 5 of them, are just like, yeah, I don't like Fallout. And I'm like, I looked on your Steam profile. You have like 153 hours on it. They're like, I don't like it. What?
Just sacrificed my whole life for it, but
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like that's like a week's worth of playtime for even like a semi-hardcore gamer, and like as long as they have a job, and it's like, what?
Yeah, it's like I saw a screenshot of a Steam review on a game, and it was like their review was like 7 out of 10. It's okay, and they had like 3,000 hours into the game. Like, it's okay, like just like a crap ton of hours. I was like, yeah, that sounds like me with like TF2. I'm like, yeah, it's all right. Like 1,000 hours later, it's like, yeah, it's okay.
You and Briar both.
Yeah, Briar is legitimately 1,000 hours into it, and I'm at 400, I think.
I'm getting a fair amount. Since I got rid of my console, I've been playing a lot more computer
Well,
games.
even before that, you were kind of slowly making the change to
yeah,
PC more.
it really started at the very beginning of January, I think, when I like.
Started in like November, dude.
Yeah, it was when I started playing Counter-Strike. I didn't start playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I've had it since it came out.
Me too. I pre-ordered it.
And I never really got into it. I played it with a couple people like about a year ago now, I think. And then I kind of just like dropped off because it takes forever to get to level 3.
That
which
game is
what
very... If you don't know Life It right off the bat, you're going to get discouraged a little bit. Unless you
Yeah.
have a lot of like, no, I'm going to do this, you know?
Yeah. And it's gotten to the point where like
Determination.
I'm fairly decent at it now. fairly decent on a beginner level. Is that game legitimately, if you don't know Life It, you're bad.
Pretty much. There aren't very many games that are like, well, there are a good number of games that are like that, but it's like that game is very much if that's not what you're doing 24/7, then yeah, you're not going to be the best.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing it for a month, almost every single day, putting at least a half hour into the game just to keep my practice up, and I still haven't gotten 10 official wins in competitive mode.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, and that's messed up.
Yeah.
Not only am I not good enough to carry my entire team, which, I mean, I shouldn't have to be,
Yeah, I was
but
going to
at
say,
the
you
same
shouldn't be
time,
expected to carry a team.
at the same time, like, half of the matches that I lose, I'm top on my team with a relatively positive KD.
Yeah.
And it's like, how am I getting matched up with these people that just don't want to play?
Yeah. Yeah, and how did they get into competitive?
Yeah, well, I mean, all you got to do is like
enough.
grind demolition for like 100 hours, and then you'll be level 3.
Well, but the thing is it's like, okay, so obviously they have the time to do that. Why wouldn't they invest more time into, I don't know, actually being good at the game that they're spending so much time in? Like, I don't know, that'd be like, oh yeah, you can level up a bunch in Pokemon even if you lose. Sometimes if you kill a thing, you level up even. It's just like, but why would I invest 4,000 hours into this game and still gain absolutely nothing out of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the point of playing it if you're not going to put even 1% effort into it?
Yeah, but CS:GO has been on my computer a lot.
Every time I talk to you, you're playing it.
Yeah, I've been playing the living crap out of it, and it's weird because it's an older game, and like it's just now hitting mainstream.
CS:GO?
Yeah,
It's not that old. It's only been out for like 2 years.
I know that,
Strike's
but
been out.
Well, Counter-Strike's been out since the 90s.
it's been out for at least I
early
think like
2000s.
3 years now.
CS:GO?
It was 2012
Was it?
was when it was released. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm way off. Okay.
And but no, it's like it's been out for a while, and like that's one of the competitive games that you see MLG type crap on.
Yeah.
But
Not that MLG is a real important thing. But
according to gaming
cares
media, yeah, like according to like relatively like popular gaming media, it's
IGN
it's just now hitting actual like mainstream popularity. I think they saw a bigger growth this like in 2016 than they've seen in a while.
That's weird. That's cool, though. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, there are over 10 million players right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And just CS:GO?
Suck it, World of Warcraft.
Oh, yeah, that is more than wow.
Yeah, they've
That's saying
lost.
something.
I think
So
they're
many.
losing like 5,000 players like every few months now.
It's
or something
been
like
a
that.
downfall since Cataclysm came out.
Yeah, and
just
then
because
Mists of
like,
Pandaria didn't do much for him.
it's just because like people get scared of like they're like, oh, we're gonna implement this in the expansion, and people are like, I'm out.
I'm done, bro.
Like goes quit. Like
And then they go back.
it's like you spend all this freaking time on your character. It's like you
Just drop off like
leave,
that.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like tapered off because like I just got bored. I wasn't doing raids, and that's what you do when you're max level.
Yeah,
You pretty much got into cars.
Pretty
Cars killed World of Warcraft.
I've
for
pretty
you.
much
Dylan got
just
a girlfriend and got into cars. Like
yeah, I kind of just grew up. So
that really kicks the bucket on World of Warcraft.
yeah, I had my Rogue 85. This is a Cataclysm time way back in high school, but I had my freaking Rogue 85, my Mage 85, and then I had Death Knight at 85 also.
Jesus.
And like my Rogue was my main, so he was like on off doing raids just randomly with whatever guild I happened to be in. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't really social because it was like all these WoW players are just none of them are fun people. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna play League in the background while I wait for the raid stuff to happen. Oh, you don't know the fight? Come on, dude! Everybody's done this like 60 times. It's like, well, I casually,
bro.
I like just playing this game occasionally.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's a video game and I play it to sit back and relax. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I felt like some of the community was like that with Monster Hunter. Only some. I mean, for the most part, the Monster Hunter community is like very friendly, very like, oh, you're new at this game. That's awesome. Let me teach you everything.
Yeah,
nobody plays
one-shot
this.
everything.
Yeah,
And help you.
nobody plays this goddamn game. Please play with me. Like, yeah, I've encountered a couple of things where it was like you join, a hunt or whatever, like, and then you'll be with somebody who's like really high level, and then somebody who's like your level or lower or whatever. Like, say you're like level, I don't know, like 7 or something like that. So you're fighting like Barroths and stuff like, or mud monsters.
Yeah, Barrows.
Yeah, Barioth is the horrible horrible saber-toothed bat
Yeah.
thing. And you're fighting things like that, like, mid-low level kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then one person dies, and the person at the highest level will just leave. It's just like, well, we didn't get the full loot, so what's the point of playing it? It's like, you're already playing something 30 levels below you. Why are you even bothering? Like,
Why are you so mad, man?
yeah. Why are you so mad at this, like, Disney action-adventure game about fighting mythical creatures?
Speaking of Monster Hunter, though, and a similar game that if anyone was tuning in when we were known as Official Foreplay,
Oh, yeah.
we played a game called Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, yeah, speaking
and
of
it was
dragons.
back on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And for the longest time, people have been freaking out all over the internet going, when are we going to get this on PC? Guess what? It dropped like a couple weeks ago.
And everybody I know who liked it back then is, like, falling in love with it all over again
Yep,
now.
Dylan and I are all over that crap. And we're going to push Ryan through it.
Yeah, that'll be my thing now, I'm guessing.
Upcoming episodes. Watch for it.
I didn't know that until just now, but I'm just going to play along with it. Oh, boy.
Well, I mean, if Dylan's going to play Undertale, also coming soon.
Oh, I was going to get into that. Yeah, and my gaming news is I don't play very many video games, but I've been playing Super Mario Maker and Undertale because I'm a fucking child, but...
Filthy casual down with you.
yeah. Now, Undertale it's actually really controversial. There's a lot of people who...
What?
There are people who despise this game because it's just indie garbage. It's just trying to pander to the 8-bit whatever. He has no creativity.
What?
It's kind of... Yeah.
It's a comedic, like, it's an experience.
Oh, but it's all
from what
puns
I've
and
seen.
stat jokes. It's bad.
But
Get over yourselves. Like,
That's the personality
I'm sorry.
of the game.
Exactly.
Wait. That's controversial?
Not even the humor, just like a lot of people...
Hold on.
Well, you know how... Just...
Hold on.
You know how when something comes out and it garners a large fan base, let's say Firefly or Doctor Who.
Yeah, I'm just
saying, obviously there's going to be like the people who are just like, oh, people like a thing, I have to shit all over everything about it,
No,
and
it
it's
gets
like
people talking, yeah.
and it's like, okay, I get that you don't like the thing, but very, very, very rarely do I go out of my way to try to ruin somebody else's day about liking somebody or liking something. In fact, never. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I have a little bit of like
respect for
humanity
people.
inside
Yeah.
of myself. Yeah. No, every time I see, like, even IGN gave Undertale a 10 out of 10. They gave it a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like,
An
music is
indie title?
an indie title.
Wow.
They didn't even give Pokemon
That never happens.
They didn't even give Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire 10 out of 10. They gave it a 7.8 because there was too much fucking water.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But they gave Undertale a 10 out of 10, which I'm not saying, like shame on you.
Pokemon's better than every game ever.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I love Pokemon, but
Yeah.
good goddamn if Undertale doesn't deserve a 10 out of 10. It does.
Completely original.
I wouldn't say completely original, but it's very, very inspired. The music is insanely good. I bought the game, and then it offered to give me the soundtrack for $3 on top of that. And I was like, no, and I bought it for $10. I was like, this guy needs all the support he can get. I love this fucking game. Yeah, no, I introduced it to Clint, and he, like, I wouldn't say fell in love with it, but he thoroughly enjoyed what he
I
played.
like it quite a bit, yes.
Have you played it since then? Or?
No,
Okay.
we've been playing a $2 choose your own adventure game.
That's true.
All day.
Yeah, we played it for a solid 45 minutes or so last night together. Me, him, and our friend Jesse, who we need to get him on the podcast. Anyway,
We do.
we played it for a while, and I was trying my absolute hardest to not give any spoilers to. I just kept saying things like, "Oh yeah, what's behind that? What's over there?" Just kind of things like that. Or
He did have to tell me that there were no secrets to be found in certain areas.
And yeah, just because he kept clicking on everything, and I'm not saying like, oh, stop that, that's annoying. I'm just saying like, you're just gonna rack up nothing but wasted time if you keep searching. Because there's only like 2 or 3 things that I can think of that are like hidden, but they're hidden in things like a bush or something like that,
Yeah.
like something tangible that you can walk
Yeah,
up to.
and you can typically like see it if you look.
Yeah,
at
it's
it.
kind of like some games where it's like if you walk into a room, there'll be like a little flash of light, and it's like, oh, there might be something over there, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got through the first area outside of Toriel's house, and Clint, because we're all plebs, we chose to do a pacifist run on it.
No, that's just because I like talking my way through RPGs.
Well,
if
that's
if
true.
I can.
That's true. I kind of chose to do a pacifist run because I just heard... Well, it was actually just because it was the first time I'd ever heard of a game where you can get through it without doing damage to anybody. I was like, that's sounds interesting. I want to see how that plays through. And I got all the way through the game in about 8 hours or so because I did a lot of fiddle fucking around. I got through the game in about 8 hours, and God, it is like my favorite game right now. Like, legitimately probably my favorite game right now. It is that good to me. Again, controversial. A lot of people despise this game because
But it's not hatred.
But it's not hatred. It's not that controversial.
That's why I started laughing at first when you said controversial.
Things more controversial than hatred. Clint, go.
Undertale
fandom.
Ryan, go.
My Little Pony. I don't know.
Small dogs that aren't real dogs.
Oh my God.
Filthy casuals.
Plebeians.
Why my mixtape is fire.
It's not controversial. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, you're right.
And that was the mixtape joke.
Yeah, there we go. And we got it out. All right, see you guys.
No, the only other gaming news that I really have is something that I'm incredibly excited about. I'm
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4.
Right up top, bro.
Dude, I bet he vapes. Anyway, go on.
No, it's the Total War franchise, which is usually known.
You were telling me about this. You showed me that video about it.
Yeah, the Total War franchise, the creators behind it are working with Games Workshop, which are the creators of a lot of different series of tabletop games. They're working on a Total War Warhammer.
Yeah.
It's scheduled to come out in April, and it's the classic fantasy type Warhammer experience. And it actually seems like the tabletop.
Yeah, no, it looks really... I'm not usually one for those kind of like top-down, like base building kind of things like that. Like, would you call it an RTS?
It's RTS when you're actually battling.
But otherwise, it's just kind of...
Otherwise, it's
stockpiling.
Turn-based, and you're moving pieces around the board, quote unquote.
I got you. Yeah, usually I'm not into those kinds of games just because I prefer a game where you can just freely run around and do whatever you want, or whatever. And a lot of people are like that. But this game actually looks like it would be fun, even though it takes a little bit more strategy and thought than I'm used to in a game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't play a game to think too much. I'm the kind of idiot who likes to sit back and just play a game to turn my brain off. You know what I mean?
Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the new milsim called Squad.
Oh yeah, that actually looks fun though.
It's fun if you like simulating like relatively realistic military situations.
I mean, I absolutely love Battlefield 2 Bad Company.
No,
nowhere near the same.
Okay. This is what I'm talking about when I say semi-realistic milsim.
Oh, like
you literally
Arma on crack.
can. Yeah, you go up. Right now, it's in alpha. It's the first early access game that I've bought in a while.
Because I feel like a lot of people are starting to not fall for that anymore.
Yeah.
Because just because you buy a game in early access, that doesn't mean the creator is obligated to finish the game.
Yeah.
It's like Kickstarter. They can get all the funding in the world, but guess what? They'll just go buy a new car. They'll just put a down payment on the house. They don't care about completing their thing unless they actually do, in which case, more power to them.
It has officially been 2 years since DayZ came out, Steam Early Access, and they're not done yet. They haven't even released 1.0. They plan to.
Sure, of course they plan to. They got your money.
No, I mean like within the next couple months it's coming out. But still, 2 years public development? How much public development do you really need? You had a mod.
I'm still waiting on that update, Cube World.
That's never gonna happen.
July 23rd, 2013, my ass.
Yeah.
God. No, he actually has been posting a lot of updates on like Twitter and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Anyway, that's not important.
But back to Squad, it's in alpha, early access. It's relatively expensive. I think it was like $30 or $40.
At least it's not a full release amount, though. At least they're not charging $60 for it.
No. I'm not complaining about the price. I'm just saying, like, for people that maybe wanted to try it,
but might think it's like a $5 thing. Yeah,
it had the same price as DayZ.
At least it's more complete than DayZ.
Oh yeah, it was made by the guys that, as far as I know at least, this isn't official. Don't quote me on it and then be like, hey, you're a dick.
Oh, I will.
But it's for anybody who knows what the Battlefield, I think it's Battlefield 2 mod?
Bad Company?
Or Bad Company 2 mod called Project Reality.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apparently those guys are the guys that were behind the game, Squad. Yeah.
They just made like a full game out of it.
They made a full game out of it. You can set up your own spawn points that have a limited pool of how many people can spawn from that point before you need to set up another one.
Oh, that's cool.
They're called fobs, which is so weird to me because you just set checkpoints. I don't know why they call them fobs, but whatever. It just bugs me because a forward operating base is like it's something bigger than just like 3 sandbags stacked together in the middle of a field.
Here's your shovel. You're gonna dig a 6-foot hole.
You actually need a shovel. You use a shovel to make a fob. Yeah, it's weird. You have to have 2 players, and they each have to have shovels, and their shovels disappear when they set the fob down.
Wait.
Yeah, their shovels
Is this
to mate.
Hold on. Is this Dig Dug? We've been talking about Dig Dug this whole time?
Oh my god, I love Dig Dug, dude.
Yeah, they put the AK-74 in Dig Dug.
Oh my god, I need to buy that expansion pack.
It's just the pump gun.
Oh my god.
Where are the dragons, the little pink dudes?
But no, as far as realism goes, what I mean by that is you literally can go a half hour to an hour and see one guy.
And hear gunfire in the background.
Yeah, you hear gunfire all around you from the guys that are up doing the battle, but if you're one of the people that decides that your squad is going to sit at a base and chill and wait for an attack or to like otherwise defend the area,
fob and chill.
you could be seriously fob and chill. We were BSing for like a good 30 to 40 minutes.
So it was literally just a forum that you sit at.
Yeah, we were
with
all
guns.
like we're all sitting in the middle of a forest with this like with our weapons up, like just kind of resting them almost lazily on walls in this just like ruined building area that like might have been a castle at one point. We're not totally sure. It was all blown to hell. But we were setting up and we just sat there for a good 30 minutes before we even saw one person, and we see this guy come up over a hill in the forest, and I'm like, hey guys, we got contact to the northeast. And everybody and like all the people at the front were looking toward the northeast, and there's this guy that thinks he's being so stealthy. He picks his head up over the top of the hill, lays down on top of the hill, pulls out binoculars, and the only class right now with binoculars is a medic. So we shot him about 100 times to make sure that he was dead, and then we sat there for another like 30 to 45 minutes, and then the game was over.
Wow.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Tango down. Just sit there for an hour.
Yeah, somebody called out Tango down, and I started giggling into my mic because I was like, wrong game, bro.
That's awesome.
Oh, speaking of Tango down, Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. If you haven't played it and you're a shooter fan, you better get it.
If you're a shooter fan who likes actual team cooperation.
Yeah, if you're a Call of Duty player, you probably should avoid it. If you like,
avoid any good game.
If you're a Call of Duty player who's just solely team deathmatch, I guess we should say, because there are actually kind of team-based things.
There are, if you want to be good at it.
Yeah. But I'm saying if you're somebody who just plays a game just to rack up kills, this game is not for you.
No, it's the same with squad. If you play as a Call of Duty player, they'll literally kick you off of servers.
Well, yeah, if you just sprint everywhere and start firing your gun at like a quarter mile away at people.
I was in a squad where guys ran up and we captured. Our team was apparently so good, or we had so many people that we got all of the capture points on the entire map locked down, and the squad that I was in saved for me. So like 5 other dudes ran into the point on the map where you could not capture it. Like it was the spawn point for the enemy forces, and the server kicked everybody on my squad except for me because they warned them 3 times, and they were like, what are you talking about? What's a no-cap zone? And they booted them all off of the server, and I got angry messages over Steam. And I don't know why.
That's funny.
They're sitting there going, you're still in game. And I'm like, yeah? Why? Well, I was sitting far enough back that they decided not to kick me. It was weird. Like, these people were literally running across fields, leaving me behind because I was the squad gunner. So it was like, it was just weird. But yeah, Siege. You blow open doors and walls, rush in, kill people. Or you sit behind those walls, wait until some jackass pokes his head through, blow him away. Best summary I can give you of that game.
And you either defend or capture hostages.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
Or random other objectives. But
but for the most part, what most people see are hostages. Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't own it, but I played the open beta, and it was super goddamn fun. It was super fun.
Yep, and it's even more fun now.
Yeah, now that it's completed, there's more maps, more weapons, more classes,
Yep.
etc.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of as far as game news goes.
Yeah, I played Tail and Mario Maker. I said that we're good.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Dylan played Fallout and Dragon's Dogma. You both played Dragon's Dogma, but
Yeah. Favorite RPG for a while.
Yeah.
nice.
I was so sad when I traded in my PlayStation 4 and I was no longer going to be able to play Bloodborne. And I was like, oh no. And then day later, Steam hits me with an update. Hey, Dragon's Dogma got a PC port. Oh, thank the maker.
It's a godsend, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty much all.
Yeah, so that's what we've been up to.
We're back.
We're back. Now we're going to be getting back into the swing of things. It's going to be great.
If you actually listened to the end of this podcast, good for you.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you for wasting your time with us.
Yeah, but we're High Speed Banana. This was Banana Hammock.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
And
I'll just superimpose my voice. Banana Hammock over the top of it.
Hammock.
Banana.
Banana Hammock.
So Banana Hammock.
Banana Mellow.
All right, we're gonna go hit ranch. So
Yeah, we're going to go hit
see
some
you guys later.
Legalize Ranch.